Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Katrina, and today we are going to be playing a game called Armello. I am going to apologize once again for taking so long in recording or doing anything with the channel, but it's it's been pretty hectic. Real life has kind of been a real drag, so it's been kind of affecting my schedule and my sleep and work, and there's a lot of things going on. But last week was my birthday and I had some leftover birthday money, so I bought Armello because I am super interested in Dungeons and Dragons, and I don't have a group to play with because the people around me are not either not into it or they're a little bit elitist. So I bought a game so I could play Dungeons and Dragons with myself. Okay, so in this game, I am actually, you know what? Let's go back and let's play the prologue in order to be able to get you guys familiarized with the game. We're still going to play Stardew Valley, we're still going to play Cattails and Untold Tales, but I was getting increasingly frustrated with Stardew Valley, so we are taking a break from that and procrastinating. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the basics, and we'll go from there. Okay. This game it's so beautiful, and the soundtrack is just amazing. The Kingdom of Armello is one of magic and wonder, yet a dark shadow creeps across this land. Our once mighty king has been touched by the malevolence of the rot, his tyranny and madness now threatening the realm he once united. Hero, by whatever means necessary, you must become king or queen of Armello. Though beware, the game of Armello is one of chance and treachery. No game shall be the same, and often fate and your opponents will be cruel to you. But remember, it's a daring hero who snatches victory from the jaws of defeat. I love the premise for this. It's so this game is like a hex tile style game, and you basically have a mission to either save the king or slay the king, or when the king dies, have enough prestige or prestige in order to be able to take over the throne based on your accomplishments and your quests. I have really only had this game for a couple days now, and I've had to go to work, so I haven't been able to play it very much, but I can tell you that I spent about 4 or 5 hours trying to play this game last night, and I'm absolutely hooked. I have yet to win a game other than just getting prestige in the normal settings, so we'll have to figure out what to do about that as I get better. I think the next episode that I'm going to post in the channel is going to be, let's do Warrior Cat's Untold Tales, because I feel like that has been neglected for quite a long time, especially after Crowbone died. So, here we go. Moon shine upon you, Thane. The elders grow restless. A dark scent taints the air, and we suspect dark forces at work. We suspect the rot. A Wolf Clan knight awaits you by the gates of Southbank. He has reported evidence of Rat Clan activity. Perhaps they are behind the taint. We have sent a guide to lead you to the settlement. Though a talkative fellow, he's a seasoned explorer and will serve you well. May your blade strike true. Snowstrider, Greymane, Denmother. And I love that there's like these little clans and factions. There's a lot. I don't know if you guys noticed in the very first scene, but there is a ton of champions, a ton of heroes that you can play as. And was that like that before? Was this long mode? I'm not sure. Hi, Thane. Hi. Did the Den Mother tell you about me? Did she? I know she did. I see her letter. Let's go. Yay! He's a little enthusiastic to begin with, but I kind of like that. That's really cute. There are cards in this game where you can actually gain companions and recruit other creatures, so it's very neat. Your first quest is at South Bank. Journey there by traveling from tile to tile. Yes, yes. South Bank is to the northwest. Have a lovely trip. This is going to be great. These are action points. You have 3 per turn. Use them to move between tiles. And I believe you can influence this based on different cards that you have, or based on the individual character themselves. So I keep wanting to refer to them as ability points because that's what I'm used to in League of Legends, but you gotta adapt. So here we go. Try to get to South Bank within 2 turns. So we're gonna go ahead and click this way. Whoa, look at those mountains. I mean, I've seen bigger, but wow, they'll take ages to cross. Mountains cost 2 AP to enter, but they do provide a defensive bonus. And honestly, if I had taken the long way, it wouldn't have mattered. You would still get to the South Bank area within 2 turns. And the way that the turns work in this game is via day and night cycles. And so a lot of things can happen within those cycles that you really have to watch out for. Can we rest? My feet hurt. And so now that day is finished, or rather that now that our day is finished, we're going to end the turn. And we can end at any time. So if we want to just stay put and not make any moves, we can do that. Later on, we will get cards that kind of appear on the right-hand side, or the left-hand side, and they have equipable items and like trickery things and perils, and you can play them on the board. And let's see, this is your body. It represents your maximum health, and this is what we'll use in order to be in battle. So we'll click to continue. If you lose all your health, you will die and be returned to your clan grounds. And that's another thing about this game, is if you do die, you'll be returned back to whatever corner that you started in. Typically we actually end up starting in the southwest corner of the map, and we end up having to make our way around. The castle is the very center. But yeah, I do like that you're not just screwed if you happen to die. So we're gonna go and we're gonna make it to South Bank. Forest provides stealth at night. Stealthed heroes cannot be seen, and we have a night affinity because we are a wolf. And let's go. And so we've entered the settlement, and it brings it under our control, so we gain a little bit of gold every morning. A robed figure bursts from South Bank's gates. They hold a bloody knife. A squire is in pursuit. Thane, stop him, she cries. And we have to choose an action. And when this is called a quest, basically, and these are things that you can choose to participate in, choose to do. Yep, and here it says, in quest you choose between a dangerous option for a bonus reward or playing it safe. And I oftentimes choose the wrong thing, but this is the dangerous option, and this is the safe option. And see, it's a body challenge, and it's based off of our body points. So we're going to continue. This quest dangerous option tests your body stat. That's just what I said. And you'll gain 1 body from completing this body test. Completing quests also rewards heroes with +1 prestige as their fame spreads across the kingdom. Your chance to succeed is based on the stat being tested, plus 10% chance for each stat point. So we have a 50% chance of winning because we have this as our 5 for our... Oh, please don't. I'm recording. Thank you. So yes. Hang on, guys. Okay, sorry about that. We're back. And what was I saying? Oh, so this particular quest in the tutorial is actually fixed, so that way we always gain the rewards for this. So here we go. If you succeed the dangerous test, you'll gain bonus reward. Yep. Oh, and penalties. So we either win or we lose 2 health. And that doesn't mean that our base health is lost. It just means that we take damage. So here we go. We're going to take the dangerous path. And I love that it shows up like this and it actually shows you the chance of reward and the chance of failure. And this map of chances, it'll change as you go through the game and get different quests. So here we go, and basically you spin the wheel, see if you win. It's not really a wheel, but I don't have another analogy, so that's what you get, guys. Alright, and success! Your bonus reward is a follower. So we're going to continue, and followers, you'll also receive 1 body and 1 prestige. And followers, this little squire guy, if only you'd come here sooner. That beast attacked while we waited for you. He killed my master. Misery, tragedy, whoa, how can I go on? This guy kind of cracks me up. Oh well, you looking for a squire? Yes I am. This guy could come in handy, Thane. So, click here to open your inventory shelf. Drag the square into a party slot to recruit him. So, we actually didn't need to open up the inventory slot. You can just drag the cards that appear over here on the left-hand side, and he goes into a party slot. So we now have an explorer and a squire. I have a new master. I'll follow you to the ends of the earth. Alright. Right after I nap, I need sleep. And my feet still hurt. Alright. So, well, I hope you guys are enjoying this so far, but as you can see, we have an increase to our base stats, so that's really cool. Here we go into the daytime, and I love that the sun and the moon have animal faces on them instead of human faces like they normally do in classical paintings, tapestry, I don't know. It is early in the morning and I didn't get enough sleep last night, guys. But what's new? I never do that. Turns in Armello cycle from day to night. This is your gold. It's used to play item and trickery cards. Okay. You earn gold income from your clan and settlements every dawn. So we've got +2 now, and we always have 1 gold because we always have our home base, the spot where we started out. Ooh, God, excuse me, I burped. Choose a quest. Let's get going. You should read through the journals you recovered. The denizens of Armello will provide you with rumors. Often you will be able to choose between several of them. And for the tutorial, it just gives us 1. So, Darkness Abound. Puppet. Fight challenge reward. I don't think that this gives us anything because we actually I think it's rigged to always fail because I have never once gotten it to succeed. So represents your prowess in battle. Quest will test your fight. Okay, so we'll pick up this quest, and we gotta run over to this little little Stonehenge area. Sir, I gathered up some of my master's supplies. I'm sure he'd want you to have them. For a price. That's funny, our squire's making money off of us. Okay, and then this shows us how to equip the stuff. Yep. We're gonna see, you can just drag it. So we're gonna get our shield, and we're gonna get our sword. So now we have some attack. We're gonna go here. Oh, and these are swamps. Swamps deal -1 health upon entering. But if we go to the stone circle, they are ancient sites imbued with wild power, and they restore +1 health to those that enter. And so now that we've entered this tile, remember this is a safer option in a quest. Completing this quest will still increase your fight by 1, and prestige as word of your deeds spread. this is a dangerous option, which will test your fight. And your fight of 5 gives you a 50% chance of success. The reward is a treasure, the poppet, and the clue we seek. The cost of failure is 1 health. I want to try and get the poppet, just for the sake of seeing what it does, but I highly doubt that it's going to give it to us. So, the circle is cluttered with symbols of dark power. In the center, frantically packing up, is the robed figure. He spots you, then sprints for the trees at the circle's edge. And we will give chase. Probably gonna regret this, but here we go. Please? No, see, it always does that. That's irritating. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and continue. He got away, and he took the poppet with him. I'll be honest, I'm glad we didn't find it. I don't want anything to do with the rod. Let's set up camp. We can start by tracking him down tomorrow. Alright, and so we're going to end our turn. And the king's forces spawn from the castle, so... Thane of the Wolf Clan, hand over the poppet or be slain by order of the king. This is crazy. We don't even have the poppet, and now we've become wanted. Why are the King's Guard attacking? We've done nothing wrong. This is madness. I wish I had a British accent. I feel like this would sound more epic. Remember fight? Each point in it grants a die in battle. So we have 6 die. Dice in Armello have 6 unique symbols. A sword counts as 1 attack. A shield counts as 1 defense. Suns count as attacks during the day and misses at night. And moons are the opposite, misses during the day and attacks at night. Wilds count as an attack, then explode, granting a bonus dice roll. Finally, a rot counts as a miss. These are your opponent's stats. They work the same as yours. And so he only has 4 dice. At the start of battle, both combatants show their relevant items, followers, and abilities while their dice are locked in. The Wolf Clan's affinity is the Knight. They get +1 dice when facing challenges at night. The trusty shield grants +1 shield in battle, which will protect Thane from 1 enemy attack. And so this is where the dice rolling from like Dungeons and Dragons comes in. If you've got like a d20 or doing damage like with a d4, it's pretty neat. I like the mechanics of this game because it's still complicated enough to kind of pique my interest, but also simple enough because I just don't have the patience to learn something that's too complicated. Okay, so did I already read this? Trusty shield, okay, yes. And a shining steel sword grants you +1 sword in battle. The King's Guards carry hare's halberds, which reduce their opponent's battle dice. Okay. Now you roll your dice. And you can also burn cards, but that is something I guess we'll learn a little bit later. So we have 5 attack and 3 shields. Alright. Yay! So we hit him for 2. And he got us... Oh, he didn't get us because we had enough defense. Here we go. We're gonna do it again. So we have 6. Got a Knight affinity. And we're doing it all over again. And so while you're on the defense, you can be attacked as many times as you have opponents, but I'm pretty sure that your attacking is limited to your amount of ability power. It's not ability power. Action points. And we'll roll our dice. Alright. And we had 1 miss. Okay. And we're reduced down to 3. Oh, I need to go over the thing. Okay. This isn't good. Did you see? We have a bounty now. The King's Guard will hunt us down. We need to figure out a plan. Fast. Within Armello, darkness stirs, for signs of rot have now returned. A hunted wolf forced to withdraw as rats slink in to find out more. Alright, so that is the end of the first part of the tutorial. I'm going to go ahead and go into the second one. I think I'll split this into two parts. So we'll do Thane's story, and then we'll do Mercurio's story, and then in the next episode of this we'll do Amber and Sana. So here we go. I just don't want this video to be excessively long. I've done that before. The last video that I posted was just honestly raw content, and I apologize if there was any kind of swearing or overly frustrated yeah, anything, because I didn't have patience. Shotcut was not working. OBS was not working. There's a garbage truck outside now. So that's going to show up in my recording. But now we're playing a different character. Hail Mercurio. Our ears within the royal palace hear of secret plans. Thane seems to think much of his abilities. He hunts for tools of the rot. The king has laid a trap for him. A bounty will be placed on his head, a bounty which we expect you to claim. Teach him the consequences of meddling with the rot, then find those tools for yourself. Nat Fennett, the spy master, awaits you within South Bank. Her skills will be of use to you. Good luck. Keep your blade sharp and your tongue sharper. Remember, destroy this letter. Festine. Alright, and so as we go along, it does reveal the different stats that we have. We've got a couple more here to reveal, and we have definitely a lot more over here. So let's go. Time is money, Mercurio. And I love this guy. He's so funny. He's the dude that runs the shop. So we'll continue. I think his name is Sketch. Remember to equip useful items. They will help you on your journey. So usually when you start out, you actually have a hand. Here we go. So we've got Adventurer's Kit in Perils +1 dice. And so this will help with whenever we encounter a peril or basically a trap that's laid out by either the king or another player. And then we can play this to the hero. We have 3 gold, and it'll always tell you the cost. And these symbols up here tell you what kind of dice they'll end up being once you actually have the ability to battle and burn your cards. And I'm not sure what this is. I don't remember. Alright, so Disguise is a trickery card. These cards contain political plays, agents, traps, ruses, and more. Alright. Click. Play Disguise on yourself to stay hidden. You heard Festine. Let's go to that spy master. Let's go find that spy master. And this is your wit. Wit? It determines how many cards you can hold in your hand. This is a wits quest. Alright, so we've got the Rat Clan jingle, and we get a wits reward and a prestige reward, and we are gonna go for it. And so this is the town here. And see, I think what happens is that it turns the game around, because we came from this corner over here where Thane started out, but now we're here, even though it starts us in the same position. So we're gonna go over there. 1, 2, 3. Wait, I don't want to stop and rest without knowing where Thane is lurking. And so this gives us a preview for what kind of different cards that you've got. So let's see. Here, use this gold to hire rangers. Scout around Duncastle. That's where he was last seen. So we're gonna... Oops. Ah! Alright. Grant Scout from... Grant Scout from tile until end of next turn. And so... We're gonna play it. Wait, is this Duncastle? Oh, that is Duncastle. I was thinking that we were trying to get to South Bank. But this is Duncastle, so we'll go ahead and play there. There, Thane's hiding in the woods. Don't worry, come sunrise, the King's Guard will find him. The eagle flag indicates scouted tiles. Scouting reveals stealth creatures. And so, I don't know if you can really see him, but he is there. Alright, so we're going to journey to South Bank to recruit the Spy Master. And let's go. Oops, oh, we got to end our turn. And we can play these cards anytime, even if it's not our turn, but we can't play the tile. We can't play the cards on tiles that actually have other creatures on it, because it interferes with their turn and it's not good. So, all right, death to the traitor. I could have said that a little more menacingly, but here we go. And he's fighting them again, and we can... there is an option that you can actually view the battle as it's going on, but I guess as of now it's not doing anything. The settlement of South Bank is in lockdown by order of the king. We are looking for accomplices. Definitely not accomplices of Thane, so I guess he's retreating into the mountains to get some fortification. Alright, and Thane has played a trickery card to this settlement as a peril. A peril is a trap. Enter the tile and you'll face its challenge. Fail and you'll trigger the card's effect. A peril. In Spruce Vale, what is Thane up to? Mercurio's turn. Alright, no matter, forget the peril. Thane is exposed. Let's claim that bounty. This is your prestige. It reflects your renown in the realm. We'll gain prestige in the kingdom by claiming the bounty on Thane's head. I know a few crooks who will be happy to do your dirty work. Killing another hero awards you 1 prestige. Claiming bounties awards you with bonus prestige and gold, based on how wanted they are. You can play cards to other creatures just like you played Disguise to yourself. So here we go. I tried to say R and go at the same time. Okay, let's try again. -2 gold. If target can't pay, -1 health and 1 action point. So we're going to go ahead and we have 2 gold and play it on Thane. Done. This gold is in our... That's gold... I can't talk, guys. Done. That's gold in our pockets and prestige to your name. And now we have to deal with the Spy Master. We will need to lift the lockdown. Don't attack the King's Guard. We'll end up with a bounty too. Instead, let's organize some false orders. That bounty you got some gold with. That bounty got you some gold, which will let us contact some serious underworld figures. Okay. False orders, and we can force a King's Guard off the tile. And see, he retreats to the mountains, and we don't attack him and don't gain a bounty. So we're going to go ahead and step over here. The city is bustling. You enter the tavern and glance around. There are many faces, but none you've seen before. No Spy Master. Alright, and so it tests our wit again, just as a reminder, because it took me a while to get what the heck was going on. But we have a 50% chance, and I think this is fixed. Yes. So that way we get a Spy Master. Information comes at a cost. Mercurio. Treasure deck shuffled. And then we can reveal all heroes' quests. Recruit the Spy Master. She will give you the ability to see other heroes' quest locations. So we have our trader, and we have our Spy Master. Thane's headed to the mountains. This could complicate things. Give me some time to speak to my contacts. Rest a while. And so now we're out of action points. And... we can play Hoodwinked. Let's end our turn, though. And it's nighttime. Thane starts back in his little corner. Thane's back at his clan grounds. He's still heading towards the Winterhorn Mountains. When a hero dies, their turn ends. They'll lose 1 prestige and return to their clan grounds. I don't think that you can go below 0, so there's not like a negative that you have to build up again. So that's kind of nice. I'm inclined to interfere with his plans, but we can't affect him while he's moving. That's no problem. We simply act where we know he'll be. Hire some mercenaries to lie in wait in Fleetfoot Hills. That'll cut him off from the mountains. And we've got some mercenaries, and it costs 3 gold, which we do have. Oh, you can play cards even when it's not your turn. Okay. Oh, they want us to play it on the hills, because he's going to make his way that way. So we've got that. And he's got to face our peril. And he does have to roll the dice. And if he fails, he takes damage. So, well done. That slowed him down. Choose a quest. The Spy Master has tracked the stolen wrought tool to the Winterhorn Mountains. One of her sources in the city knows those peaks well. Alright. Here is a strategist card. Use it to help us get to Sprucevale faster. And here we are. These are one of my favorite cards because it allows you more action points. In my own playthroughs, not in the tutorial, you can actually affect how many action points that you start out with. And so usually people start out with 3, then you can kind of control. I think you can increase it up to 5 action points. It makes for a more interesting game the more turns that you can do. I like it because then it means that I can do more things in a single turn, because I still haven't really learned my way around the game yet. So this is, I mean, it's a lot of fun for me, and I hope you guys are having fun too. So here we go. 1 action point. Strategist is an instant. Oh, so the lightning bolt seems to mean that it's instant. Okay, that's good. See, it's fun to do the tutorials over and over again sometimes just to make sure that you have all the basics down, because I definitely didn't remember that. So here we go. And this is the card's effect. It costs 3 gold to play. And this is the card's Armello symbol. Oh, I'm yawning. You have to get 8 hours of sleep every night, kids. Like, being an adult is hard, but if you don't have enough sleep, it's even harder. Alright, let's give you a bit more gold so that you can play Strategist. Use Strategist on yourself to increase your AP. At the cost of 3 gold, yes! And now we permanently have 4. Alright, and we can now reach Sprucevale without needing to stop and rest. Journey to Sprucevale to meet the Spy Master's contact. So we'll go through the night. And go over here. Remember, we'll have to face Thane's peril when we enter Sprucevale, but there's no other option. So we're gonna go. And now we're facing our first peril. So the Rats clan affinity is the night. They get +1 dice when facing challenges at night. The Adventurer's Kit provides +1 bonus die in perils. Now roll your dice. And so we'll roll that. And so as you roll the dice, it does have to match up with the symbols. And so... did we get it? Thane stole your Adventurer's Kit. I had my lunch in there. Okay. Claiming more than 1 settlement further increases your gold income and provides a gold discount to trickery cards. Alright. So the city curfew is in effect at nightfall. The contact's house is across the street, but a king's guard is patrolling in front of it. And so we can either signal to the contact or sneak past him. I would like to sneak past him. I don't know if this is going to end well. Oh, yay! I'm not sure if that one's fixed, but Alright. We have information, and now we plan our next move. So in the mountains, now that we have a miner, we gain +1 gold and 1 shield. So we're going to end our turn, but not before we put the miner in our party. And anything we can do here... Play to dungeon, settlement, Kingsguard. Oh, you know what? We can, oh, we don't have any gold. Alright. I would have played Hoodwinked over here, but... Oh, it's the King's turn. Oh, Lightning Strike. By the Wild, that was a Lightning Strike spell. Why would the king attack the prince of the Wolf Clan? Quick, we need to report back. With the king acting so strange, we must tread very carefully. Confusion reigns throughout the land. Heroes flee to stop and plan. But to the east, under bright sun, a rabbit's quest has now begun. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. It's the first half of the tutorial. I'm going to cut it short here, just because I don't want this video to extend too long. If you liked Armello, or if you have any more interest in seeing anything past the tutorial, please let me know. And we'll explore a whole mini-series on, or even an actual series of quests and games that I can make up the rules to, or anything like that. Once again, I'm so sorry that it's taking me this long to get any kind of a video going. Like I said, life has just been kind of hard to navigate through lately. But hopefully now that I have Shotcut working again, and OBS is working for me. I don't know what has been going on recently, but hopefully you'll see more episodes from me, and the next one after we finish the tutorial, I guess, is going to end up being an episode of Warrior Cat's Untold Tales. Alright guys, don't forget to leave a like and definitely comment me on what you think about this, and please subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye!